हेलो गाइस, स्वागत है आप सभी का मेरे चैनल गेमीफाइड इंडियन पे। और मैं लेके आ गया हूँ आपके लिए हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी का एक और वीडियो। और फिलहाल हमारे पास कुछ क्वेस्ट्स आ गई हैं। लिव एज अ स्टूडेंट अंटिल प्रोफेसर फिग रिटर्न्स के बाद की अटेंड हर्बोलॉजी क्लास, मीट विद नाटी। और यहाँ पे कुछ हर्बोलॉजी क्लास मैं सोच रहा हूँ ना, इसको ट्रैक किया जाए। ये हर्बल क्लास जल्दी से अटेंड की जाए। वेरी वेरी हर्बल। ये किधर जाना पड़ेगा? ओहो, अरे भाई शट अप। जल्दी से एक काढ़े वाली क्लास ले ली जाए ज़रा। शायद इसके टीचर सेवरस सेवरस कह रहा हूँ, इसके टीचर वो है ना, ब्लैक हेड मास्टर। आई थिंक सो, मुझे पक्का नहीं मालूम है, मैं बस एक गेस लगा रहा हूँ। जहाँ तक है वही है, चलो पता चल जाएगा। मुझे पता नहीं क्यों इंस्टेड ऑफ फू पाउडर का यूज़ करने से बेटर लगता है, फू फ्लेम्स से बेटर लगता है कि मैं ऐसे ट्रैवल करूं। पता नहीं क्यों, थोड़ा इंटरेक्टिव सा वर्ल्ड लगता है। ऐसा नहीं लगता कि मैं अकेला हूँ इस पूरे बड़े से हॉगवर्ट्स में। ऑलमोस्ट पहुंच गए हम लोग। ओह, अभी भी नहीं है। ठीक है भाई, नीचे जा रहे हैं। यप, अब लग रहा है हम लोग पहुंच गए। लेट्स सी।
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
Garlic.
Nice to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Yeah, Bhagwan. Cringe.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Okay.
Accio.
अरे ये
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends.
मैं समझ गया क्या है भाई, मूवी की याद आ गई।
First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
भाई साहब,
Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil.
भाई साहब।
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
Okay.
All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get
Right.
started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आप ही के पास आ रहा था मैं।
Hippogriffs.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
Okay.
Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom.
Okay.
It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient
Potting
in the
table.
Wizardry potion, as you all should know from
Ready in 9
Professor
minutes.
Sharp's class.
ये हुई ना बात.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Okay.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
Okay.
Cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at
Okay.
the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
All right.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
The edges.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll
Hello,
be showing you the
Leander.
Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your
Okay.
lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she
Okay.
stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor.
Okay. बट हमें जाना कहाँ है दोस्त? Okay. काफी कंफ्यूजिंग है ये जगह.
Here we are. Home of the
Ah,
Chinese chomping. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a stuff. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Okay. Oh. Okay. कैसे फेंकूं इसको?
Incendiary.
नो, ऐसे तो नहीं कर सकते. Hold tap just to open tool wheel. And oh,
Look at that.
nice.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Okay, interesting these
Vicious
things.
little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were. I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed
Got
and
it.
deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Okay,
Take your
चलते
time.
हैं.
I'll see you back in class.
थोड़े कैबेजेस और उठा लेते हैं, काम आएंगे.
Revelio.
Return to the professor.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should
5 मिनट
always
बचे।
wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end
I
up...
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Got it.
I think
4
the
minute.
landlords are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned head.
I should think, Professor
अब हम एक काम कर सकते हैं। मैं इसका यूज नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ। ठीक है, मुझे लगा था कर पाऊंगा, बट कोई बात नहीं। हम यहां से चले जाएंगे। कुछ गियर्स मिले क्या अपने को? अभी तक मुझे तो कोई नया गियर। ओके, नाइस। कवर कर सकते हैं इसको हम, विच इज गुड। और हाँ, क्वेस्ट्स की तरफ आगे बढ़ते हैं। अपना काम बाकी है अभी भी। ओह, ल्यूकिन की तरफ से। ओके, ठीक है। ल्यूकिन Natsai Onaik की तरफ से है। Meet me in the lower Hogsmeade as soon as possible. I would like to talk with you about Rookwood and Harlow. Okay, ठीक है। Natty वाला मुझे थोड़ा ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट लग रहा है। तो काम करते हैं। Oh, potions class next semester is potions taught by Professor Sharp. ये तो करनी ज़रूरी है, but we also have few of the other things that I need to tend to. तो ठीक है, साइड क्वेस्ट को पहले करते हैं। द गर्ल फ्रॉम युगाडू। इन्वेंट्री में और क्या रखा है भाई? ये चीज़ें। गॉट इट। एक मिनट, ये ऑलरेडी सिलेक्टेड है। हाँ, चलो भाई, नाटी से मिलने चलते हैं। उसको कुछ तो पता है जैसा वो कह रही है। ओके, अरे ये तो बहुत सारे पन्ने हैं जिनको मैं... अरे ये मैंने यहाँ क्यों गिरा दिया? कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं। चलो ये उठाते हैं, इससे बहुत जल्दी एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है। उड़ती किताबें हमेशा अपने पास रखनी चाहिए। और भी था ना, अभी 2 उड़ रही थी यहाँ पे। कोई बात नहीं, चलो बाकी बाद में देखेंगे। फिलहाल निकलते हैं। 500 मीटर दूर जाना है भाई। भाई 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 भाई, बहुत दूर जाना है यार। 1 मिनट रुको यार, इसका पक्का कोई फास्ट ट्रैवल होगा जो मैं अभी तक नहीं ध्यान दे पाया। चलो, वरना तो ये वीडियो वहां पहुंचते पहुंचते खत्म हो जाएगा। ओके, अब यहाँ से सिर्फ 200 मीटर दूर। फार बेटर। ओके, अभी भी दूर है यार। ये इतनी दूर भला मुझे क्यों बुलाएगी? आई होप ये मुझे उनसे ना पिटवाना चाहे। ऐसे लगती तो ठीक बंदी है, दुश्मनों से मिली तो नहीं होनी चाहिए। ये हैग्रिड का घर है, राइट गाइज? आई एम डेड श्योर ये हैग्रिड का घर है।
Revelio.
बट मुझे यहाँ पे हैग्रिड नहीं दिख रहा है। डैम।
This looks intriguing.
यहीं कहीं होनी चाहिए वो। भाई गेम ने कितनी सारी मूवीज की मेमोरी जो है वो ताज़ा कर दी। और ये रही है।
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
Both of us?
To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone
Okay.
has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack.
Okay.
And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
इसको बोलना पड़ेगा, डेंजरस है
Rookwood
ये।
and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I
बात तो
overheard
ठीक
some
है।
of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely
Okay.
what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you,
All
Natty.
right.
Be on your guard.
Definitely I will be.
Off on another adventure.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
ये क्या चल रहा है? पानी के रास्ते जा सकते हैं क्या? मैंने गलती कर दी। पहुंच तो जाएंगे फिर भी।
They must have come this way. Think.
एक मिनट।
Revelio.
यार हमेशा मैं गलत बटन दबा देता हूँ। एक्चुअली मुझे दबाना है ये।
They must have come this way. Think.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi, speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
man.
You can't be serious.
Enough at it.
All right.
Leave her
बहुत हुआ। Stupefy नहीं, अब इनकी बैंड बजाने का समय आ गया।
It's your loss.
चल तेरी ऐसी तैसी। ओ भाई ये कौन आया?
I'll watch the light go out of your
Man, literally. Okay, the collector section of the field has been updated with new enemies. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। अब इस एनिमी को खत्म करने का टाइम आ गया है।
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Boom! अब तुम गई। चल तेरी ऐसी तैसी। खत्म।
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Thank
Care
you,
to tell
Nora.
me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortioners, his little
Okay.
cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research. वैसे प्रिया कौन है?
Someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's
Oh.
the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley.
Oh,
She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
okay.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I
Okay.
believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Okay.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they
Okay.
work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb.
Okay.
Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
ठीक है, अभी चलते हैं। बट यहाँ जिसकी हमने बैंड बजाई उसका भी तो कुछ कलेक्टेबल होगा यहाँ पे। कहाँ गया? ओके, इसके कांड ही लग गए बिल्कुल।
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each
Okay.
trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
ठीक है। ओ भाई साहब।
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
Rebellion.
territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
Okay,
Flames
guys.
make the pyre sink.
aha। क्या बात है।
Yes, how beautiful! What a day!
Revelio.
Hardly believe it.
ओके, बात करते हैं।
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
Okay.
I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Well,
Do
the
be
pleasure is
careful out here.
likewise.
Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my nook and books.
चलो भाई, इनका काम भी हमने किया, which is good enough. ठीक है, मर्लिन वाले ट्रायल्स तो करने ही हैं, बट यहाँ मुझे मिला है एक और चेस्ट. ओहो, यहाँ तो बहुत सारे हैं.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
ऑल राइट, थोड़ा सा डिविएट हुए थे हम ज़रूर, बट अब अपन जा रहे हैं आगे क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करने. पोशन क्लास है अपनी वहाँ. प्रोफेसर हैकट, इनका असाइनमेंट तो रह ही गया, असाइलम कह रहा हूँ. ओके, लेट्स गेट टू हर क्लास एज फास्ट एज पॉसिबल. ओके, नो पाथ अवेलेबल. क्या बात कर रहे हो? अटेंड द पोशन क्लास, शायद हम वहाँ जा रहे हैं. कोई बात नहीं, ये भी अटेंड कर लेते हैं गाइस तब तक.
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
प्रोफेसर ब्लैक की क्लास गाइस, फाइनली.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion
Amit,
can be used
okay.
to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
ये अपने को थोड़ा थोड़ा सेवरस स्नेप की याद दिला रहा है, बट देन अगेन इतना डार्क नहीं दिख रहा है ये कैरेक्टर. सीरियस ब्लैक की भी याद दिला रहा है, लेकिन उतनी ज़्यादा नहीं.
A strong, even motion
Okay.
when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
आई थिंक हो गया अपना पोर्शन तैयार.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yep.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Yep.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just
Okay.
missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll
Okay.
already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Stealing.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay. ठीक है, ये भी करते हैं. अब ये feather कहाँ मिलेगा?
Revelio.
ये रहा भाई feather भी. ओ ये क्या है? Memorandum. 31st December 1875. Okay. Huh.
Precision is...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he talked about it more.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew.
Okay.
You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Got it.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
चलो भाई ये भी बनाते हैं. 25 सेकंड में ये भी हो जाएगा. ठीक है.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Ah, great. Ah, great. इसने दिवाली मचा दी. Ah, man.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I know what you mean. झूठ बोलूँगा इससे. झूठ बोलते हैं.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Thank you.
I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology.
Okay.
The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
चलो थोड़ी रिस्पेक्ट तो मिली इनसे.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggerweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I know. Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's skin.
Alright, level 8 के हो गए हम. Which is good again. चलो. 3% challenges complete. Exploration के point मिलने चाहिए थे यहाँ पे. अच्छा अभी मिलेंगे. Combat. Okay. Quests पे जाते हैं. अरे हाँ यार, इनकी assignment तो भूल ही गया मैं.
Sir Nicholas, our house guest.
ओके, इसको तो ट्रैक कर लिया। मैप पे जाएंगे अब। नहीं 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 नहीं, ये नहीं।
He's looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
चलो, उनको बाद में ढूंढेंगे हम। अरे ये भी बंद है। जगह तो अच्छी है।
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
It was nothing, yeah, it was nothing,
Professor
कहूँगा।
Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Okay. Anyways, यहाँ से निकलते हैं गाइज, और अब मुझे जल्दी से पहुंचना चाहिए वहाँ जहाँ वाकई मेरी ज़रूरत है, सेंट्रल हॉल। सो गाइज, उम्मीद है तुम लोगों को मज़ा आया होगा इस वीडियो में। मुझे तो बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है इस गेम में। लाइक कर देना, चैनल पे नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर देना। मेरा नाम है गेमिफाइड इंडियन, मैं करता रहूँगा आपकी लाइफ को ऐसे ही गेमिफाई। बाय बाय।